Hello lovely people, we are doing an SRT clearing on blocks to humility. Set your intention to receive the benefits of this clearing and that you're 100% open to receiving healing, and then let's get stuck in. So, okay, let's have a look and see what it is. Blocks to humility. Where's humility sitting at? 0 positive, 100 negative. In terms of consciousness, looks like ascended master level status, so still only a few notches above incarnational level. So your high self teams are doing a clearing on this, bringing it up to 100% positive down to 0 negative, and up to radiant love new paradigm level of consciousness as a minimum. Right, where are we going first? Oh, chart 1, spiritual kick. Let's give you a spiritual kick, a bit of a jolt, a spiritual kick. It is about, getting out of entrenched patterns, but also is to do with the communication. When I was reading about Jacob's ladder earlier in this system, and it's that communication, Jacob's ladder, isn't it, between heaven and earth? Well, other dimensions and earth, you know what I mean about heaven. But it's it was talking about spiritual kick also being kicking them up another rung of the ladder. So it's improving that communication and lifting the vibration there out of whatever entrenched pattern that you're in. So right, okay, where are we going next after that? Chart 5, blocks and interference. If you're running any kind of arrogance, you'll have blocks to humility. There, I know I am. So, and I know I have blocks to humility, so this will benefit me as well. So anything on the inside, anything on the outside. You don't have to be outwardly arrogant. Violence is a negative motivation there, so let's just clear that. There's arrogance of thought. Wherever there is judgment, wherever there is separation, there is arrogance. Wherever there is feeling insecure, how could you do this to me? That kind of victim mentality, there is arrogance. And arrogance is separation. And that means that there's no humility. There's no humility there where there's arrogance. So we often think of, the ego likes to think, I'm not arrogant, I'm not the big I am. That isn't that isn't the only arrogance. I mean, arrogance represents insecurity, and it's the absence of humility, I think, arrogance. And we like to think of ourselves as humble people, but the moment anyone does anything wrong to us or wrongs us in any way or whatever, we go into victim mode, and that's an arrogant perspective. When we stay a victim, we like to think we're more spiritual superior than somebody else. We like to think, well, I've been enlightened more times than you over lifetimes, or I've been doing this for a long time. I know better. That kind of thing. It's all insecurity. So, and when we like to think of ourselves of, oh yes, I'm a very humble person, that's arrogance. That's arrogance. That mind is so clever. Mind, that ego mind is so clever. How we like to make excuses for things, and we don't like to admit that actually we're not as spiritually aware as we like to think that we are. And I see that all the time. I see it all the time in myself as well as others. So, you know, inside right. So we've got blocks, we've got master program of failure coming up, inside right. And the ego, master program of ego coming up, yep, inside left. Master program of anger coming up. That's in so many people. People don't realize how much is in them. They really don't. Escapism. Anything else? Does it have a past life root and ancestral root? Do you need to research? No. How many levels of consciousness? 3 levels. So let's clear all of that away across all time, space, and dimension. All energy bodies. When we judge another healer or therapist, there's another form of arrogance because it's separation again. It's a judgment about ourselves projected onto another. And we all do it. You just have to say, oh, make a note of that. Make a note of that weed. Where's that coming from? Why am I having that thought? Why am I judging another? Why am I judging this healer? What's it reflecting back to me? Why am I having this thought? Where is this thought coming from? Right, 6B, blocks to positive expression. Inside left. Blocks to generosity, interestingly enough. Outside left, vitality. Inside left, blocks to enthusiasm. Okay, let's clear those blocks away. All levels of consciousness on chart 3 for your highest good. Chart, looks like chart 11, which is soul energy programming. Dysfunction of the mind. Let's clear all dysfunction of the mind. Oh, we're back to 10B. What's come up on 10B? Dysfunction of mind on 10B as well, which is programs created by spirits. The first line of programs. So let's clear all of that away, clearing all depths, levels, ranges, limitations, everything, everywhere. Chart 15, I am level consciousness. Light realm discordant energy. Let's clear all of that away for your highest good. Just got Barry Manilow's hit coming into my mind. Her name is Lola. She was a showgirl. Pretty feathers in her hair and a dress right down to there. Something like that. Music and passion were always the fashion at the Copa. They fell in love. That's just one of the ways that spirit communicates with us is through music. And I know in my mediumship, one of the first things when my mediumship was really opening out years ago, back in the mid-90s, chart 25, was I would get songs put in my head, and you probably find the same if you communicate much with spirit yourself. You get songs and there's messages in the songs. It could be the song titles or the chorus or whatever. I'm not sure what the Copacabana is about, but anyway, it's in my head. It's a nice feeling, that's the main thing. Right, we're clearing things that are hidden, buried or covered up. Final issues. Miscellaneous past lives and other dimensions. Oh, where we're going, soul phases. That normally means there's a soul phase coming to an end there, I think. So let's just clear all of those away for you. Yes, originally soul phases was called hidden souls, but actually they're phases of the soul. Yeah, it's just illusions that we need to clear. Which is what we're doing. Her name is Lola. She was a showgirl. That's going to be in your head now for the rest of the day. I take full responsibility for that. Pretty feathers in her hair and a dress right down to there. She would merengue. Something like that. La da dee da 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 dum, da 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 da, across the crowded room. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Could ask for more at the Copacabana. Apologies if you're trying to meditate and I've suddenly broken out into Copacabana, or a version of it. Chart 26. If that's thrown you off your meditation whilst you're listening to this, my sincere apologies. Right, we've got blocks to mankind is pure spirit light. So let's just clear those blocks away. Music and passion were always the fashion at the Copa. They fell in love. Do 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 do. They fell in love. Right. Chart 31. Inside, outside. What do we got? Root causes. Oh, I like clearing those. Issues and challenges. Again, we're not going to investigate any of these. We're just going to ask that they're cleared. This memory clearing chart through Spirit, Luminous and Wellspring. We love clearing root causes, don't we? I'm going to read you what it says about root causes. So So when a program is indicated as being established in the present life, at birth, in the womb, or in the bardo, it has past life roots. I liken the present life to the leaves on a tree, the twigs to birth, the branches to the womb, the bardo to the trunk, and past lives to the roots. Kill the roots and you kill the tree. So you could spend hours and hours researching the leaves and still not have everything cleared. Clear the roots and you are finished. Spirit says there are beyond numbers of root causes. You do not need to know how many or how deep. Just ask that all of them at every level be cleared, which is what we're asking now. All of them at every level be cleared. This is relating to blocks to humility. So I don't often get sent to root causes, so this is why I love coming to it. It would be great if that came up for every single clearing that we did. That would really be wonderful. But we're clearing root causes relating to blocks to humility, and that is a good thing. That is a very, very good thing. We love that. Right. Anything else in here? No. Okay. So where are we up to? Oh, back to 6A. Something's come up. Inside right. Which is that? Looks like envy. Is it envy? Yes. That doesn't come up very often. Inside left, but that figures. Addictions also. Anything else? Apathy. Outside left. Fear. Inside left. Betrayal. Anything else? Do they all have past life and ancestral roots? Yeah, let's clear all of those master programs and discordant energy of those as well, please. Across all levels of consciousness on chart 3. For everyone's highest good. Love on the rocks, ain't no surprise. Just pour me a drink and I'll tell you some lies. Yesterday's gone, now all I want is a smile. I'm a massive fan of Neil Diamond, by the way. That's why that's probably popped into my head. Gave me your heart, you gave me your soul. Right. Nothing to do here. Right, chart 6B. We've still got blocks to positive expression coming up as well with this clearing. Outside left. Blocks to truth, truthfulness. Blocks to endurance. Let's clear those away. Yesterday's gone. Now all I want is a smile. Do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do. First they say they want you. Gee, how they really need you. Suddenly you find you're out there walking in a storm. And when they know they have you, then they really have you. Nothing you can do or say. You gotta leave, just get away. We all know the song. Right, I know I'm singing too much. Are we done? Can we go to mop up? So let's go to mop up now for blocks, clearing blocks to humility. I've been doing these clearings all day, and I think I'm breaking into bordering on the edge of madness now. That's why I'm starting to sing. Need what you need. The feeling's all right. Oh, I can't remember the words. I sing it all the time in the car. Right. Okay. Mop up done? Anything else to clear? Anything else to clear? It feels like there is. What else is coming out? More blocks to positive expression, chart 6B. Inside right. Blocks to awareness. Okay, let's clear those away at all levels of consciousness in chart 3. Okay, that feels lighter. Anything else to clear? No. Are we done? Soul happy, high self, team happy. Okay, and where are we running now? Blocks to humility, 100 positive, 0 negative. Feels loads lighter, really does. And at radiant love, new paradigm, level of consciousness. Brilliant. Another one done. Blocks of humility allow 3 clear days for them to fall away, the old neural pathways to fall away. You can tell I'm getting tired, so I'm going to stop now. And any questions, put them down below, and take care of yourselves until I see you next time. Bye.